Let's talk about circular breathing. Here is the reason why I don't teach circular breathing and why this video has been held off for such a long time. There are so many negatives to circular breathing, and I don't teach it to my private students. I don't teach it to my own band students or anybody, just because there are so many things that kind of get in the way once you learn circular breathing. Circular breathing, just like any other extended technique, needs to be done as an addition to what you're already doing, not as a substitution. I started relying on circular breathing since 7th grade. So instead of developing that good tone and just taking deep breaths and just filling your lungs and working on my lung capacity, I just said, I don't need to do that. I can just keep breathing and circular breathing. The second thing is that it became more of a challenge to try to see how long I could hold a note or notes out, that I didn't develop good phrasing. A musical phrase has a beginning, a middle, and an end, just like a sentence. I was challenging myself to keep circular breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. I didn't start to look for those things. Naturally, you progress and start seeing and learning how to find the end of a phrase, how to be musical with your own playing. And through circular breathing, I was just breathing and not paying attention to any of those things. I was just playing to play and thinking to myself, I can keep going, I can keep going, I can keep going. And the directors would be like, let's add a breath here at measure 35. That is the end of a phrase, and then we can keep going. I thought to myself, I'm gonna write it, but I don't need to take it, so I'm not always gonna do it. And it just kind of played a key role in my playing, just as an ensemble member, as a soloist. So when I got to college and I started taking music lessons, my professor said, did you not hear the ending of a phrase? Did you not see how that ended and you had to take a breath? And I thought to myself, I don't know what you're talking about. Another downside of circular breathing is that if you are not doing it correctly, there are a lot of embouchure changes and adjustments that you have to do to keep breathing. So your embouchure can suffer from it. I know that I moved my mouth a lot while circular breathing. And again, when I got to college, my professor said, you move your mouth so much that I don't know how you're able to keep a steady tone. I kind of didn't. In my attempt to keep breathing and do my things, I did not really truly develop the best, most firm embouchure to play my instrument.